So I just got done watching the new Bee and Puppycat, reboot, continuance. The new Bee and Puppycat on Netflix. I finally got through watching it a couple of times, and there's so many people in here that are, really good voice actors, really famous ones. And I'm like, Jennifer Tilly, why are you in this? But also, while watching this, right, and I cannot stress this enough, because I'm an OG Bee and Puppycat person, right? I was there when it was on YouTube and everything. I'm gonna say this as somebody viewing it from that lens and not just somebody coming in fresh off the presses. Do I like that the animation is a lot more streamlined and a lot more, smooth? Yes. Did you like the new Bee and Puppycat, background music? Yes. Did you like the fact that they explain more about Bee and Puppycat's relationship? Kind of. Did you like anything particularly about it? No. And the reason why is because I'm willing to forgive a lot with animation, right? I'm willing to forgive a lot. I am not willing to forgive what the hell is this audio quality. And I do mean that on a realistic level. Sometimes people sound like they were recording their line on their phone. Other times they sound like they were actually in a recording booth. And more than that, it sounds like sometimes whoever was in charge of directing these people for their stuff, why are they talking like this? I can't really hear them. I've got headphones on. My poor computer is double cheeked up on a Tuesday with volume, and I'm still having trouble hearing them. Maybe you just have really bad hearing. Fine, I'll give you that. Maybe I do just have really bad hearing. Counterpoint to that, even if I do have really bad hearing, the audio subtitles, when they would put them on, would be, questionable to me. I'm like, I don't think the mouth flaps are moving in time with this audio. And that's not to say that animation is easy, right? Animation is hella hard. I can't imagine being that as, a day job. But it makes me upset is because did we get more story and did it really explain stuff better? Kind of. It kind of piggybacked off the fact that at the final OG episode of the original Bee and Puppycat on YouTube, you find out Bee is an android, and she's like, there's a lot of stuff we don't know about each other. This one just jumps into it to the point where it makes me question if people in the town that she's in know she's an android and are just not acknowledging it, or is it an entirely different thing where nobody knows because they don't live as long as she does, and it's becoming a running gag that it's just, oh, it's the oldest young lady we've ever met. Because I'm gonna let you know right now, if it's just everybody's cool with it, why is everybody cool with it? Why is everybody cool with the fact that there's a literal android running around town doing odd jobs for cash to pay rent on the world's shittiest apartment? No explanation, none given. Okay, but why? There's got to be reasons why this is a thing. And it doesn't make sense that there is not an explanation for why this is a thing. It basically was like, we've expanded the story. Oh, cool. Do explanations come with that expansion? No, they don't. And it's like, oh, but why? Why don't expansions come with the explanation attached to them? It's kind of like getting a DLC that doesn't explain shit to you. Which, for the record, it's not a bad thing when DLCs are just, adding to the story in a way that's to a character development and not the main story. That's fine. But when it's a DLC that's just for the lulz, okay, if it's just for the lulz, probably I'm gonna play it with friends then. I'm not gonna play it by myself. That's dumb. That's what this feels like. It feels like a DLC that does very little to explain anything to me. And it bothers me. I know this is a me, right? It bothers me thing, specifically. It's a me bother or something. But it does make me question who was directing these voice actors. It bothers me, and I know it shouldn't bother me, but it does. That's really all I've got to say. Other than that, Bee and Puppycat is actually a very... it's lo-fi for your eyes. That's really all it is. So, with that being said, thank you so much for showing up. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye!